Hi, welcome to the Business Success Clairvoyant. I'm Kim Platzer, and I'm just making this quick video to help you as a business owner manage your energy, in particularly perhaps unwanted energy transfer. And what do I mean by that? I work with a lot of business owners who are in service to their client, and that might be you, practitioners, coaches, creatives, who often find that they absorb the energy of the person that they're working with. And that is not uncommon. And a great example is particularly with practitioners, might be a body worker. All of a sudden, you've got a client coming to you with a headache, and by the end of the session, their headache's gone, but you've got a headache. Believe me, it's not psychosomatic in terms of a psychology sort of sense. It's actually energy transfer. So that is very common, and that might even happen whether it may not be as drastic as a physical issue. It might even be an emotional issue. So if you find you connect sometimes with a client who is going through perhaps a lot of personal things, you can actually feel that. And sometimes you feel it just before you physically connect with them. Again, that is energy transfer. And in this scenario, when you are the person that's trying to help your client, it can be very overwhelming sometimes to know, how do I manage my energy and still be able to give 100% to my client? And even more, I want that person to come back to me, yet I pick this up every time. What do I do? So this instructional video is just going to help you to understand what's happening and also how to see your energy. And this video will be in two parts. So today I'm just going to take you through looking at your energy field and your aura and connecting with it. And there'll be a second part which will just give you a very simple technique that you can use in session to clear your energy and to stop that energy transfer from occurring. Now, today we're going to look, as I said, at the aura. So this is why I'm wearing a white shirt, got my hair tied back. I'm going to get you to look at mine. And the way you do this is just relax. So always be relaxed when you practice looking at energy. Allow yourself to just sort of unwind, relax your eyes. So there are two ways of looking at energy, and one will be with your physical eyes, the other will be your inner vision. And sometimes when I'm teaching, some people see with their physical eyes, others have a bit more difficulty, so they practice with the inner vision. The only sort of personal downside of the inner vision is that you have to trust yourself. Actually, in both cases, you have to trust yourself, but particularly because you're asking for energy to be dropped into your third eye or your inner sight. Sometimes you think, oh, is that in my imagination? Is that real? And unless you're really in a room with other people practicing where you can say, oh, I picked up on exactly the same color, often that's where the self-trust will kick in and you think, oh, maybe that's not right. It's just my mind. So the more you practice both ways, the more you will be able to get that validation for yourself that you are connecting with energy. So why is it important to be able to see and connect with energy? Literally to give you the validation. So when you are in a situation where you're picking up on unwanted transfer, you're aware once again, it's not just you. You're actually in the energy field of another person. And it doesn't matter physically where they are in the room, or even if they're walking through the door of your practice and you're 5 meters back, you can feel it. All right. So for one, energy is not limited to physical location. So even if you're preparing for a day of clients, you can already, in fact, I guarantee you, energetically you are already preparing for the clients you're going to see that day, and your energy field is already making communication with the clients that you're going to be seeing. And it is not uncommon, unless you're wearing a uniform, it's not uncommon to sometimes dress in certain colors that maybe you ordinarily wouldn't, only to find that you have a day where majority of your clients are wearing a dominant color. And so that might be that everyone you've seen that day is wearing blue, or 90% of your clients is wearing blue. And you all of a sudden, you had planned the night before to wear something completely different, but then that morning you've made a decision, do you know what, I'm going to wear my blue top, not the one that I've chosen. And you're already, that's a sign. You're connecting with the clients. All right. So energy is working constantly 24/7, and it is a communication. So when you are able to see the energy and develop that skill, you actually learn the language of energy, which will actually help you as a consultant, as a practitioner, to make the connection with your client, and to also help you with your business, which, who doesn't want that help? You know, it will help you to understand what are my clients actually going through that perhaps they're not verbally telling you. So energy never lies. It can't. It's the essence. It's the truth. So again, I work obviously a lot with energy as a clairvoyant, and that is my to-go-to in terms of just looking at someone's energy before they've even opened their mouth, because I see that as the truth. And as human beings, I'm not saying we all lie, but it's very common for us to have a facade, or to want to give an outward appearance of being, happy when maybe we don't actually believe that we're happy. So, it's human traits. So when you start to practice tuning in and learning the language of energy, you get to the heart of the matter much faster than you ordinarily would through traditional, perhaps talk therapy, or just asking your client, what do you want? Sometimes they don't know. So you're getting to the heart of it much faster. So that is the beauty of working with energy. So let's begin. So to start to see energy with your eyes, just relax. Take a few deep breaths. Just relax your body. Do not try. And I have to say that, because when you try, you're forcing, you're pushing yourself, and often that doesn't work. So the beauty of energy and metaphysics is to go with the flow. So just allow yourself to relax. Relax your eyes, your physical eyes. When you look at energy, it is best, obviously, to look at a person or even an animal or plant against a plain background. Ultimately, I would have liked a white background, but I don't have that. So I'm wearing white against a black chair. That's good. So when you actually look and practice, and you can even do this on yourself, bathrooms, the bathroom mirror, the lighting in a bathroom is wonderful for watching your own energy field and just getting into practice of viewing your field. So I would recommend that. But in this instance, obviously you're relaxed now, I hope. So just relax your eyes. The best thing to do when you begin looking at energy is choose the part of the body that you're wanting to look at. And I would encourage you probably around the shoulder head area on anybody. The reason being because all of us are strong thinkers. So often our energy will be in the top half of our body, particularly in the West, because we are thinkers, we are logical. So a lot of our energy is held in the top part of our body. So unless you're looking at maybe at an athlete or somebody that really physically works their body, and then you will actually notice that more energy in an athlete is basically below the waist, and you will actually see a lot of energy around their leg area, etc. So that's just a side note. So really, when you start practicing, and obviously now me on video, have a look maybe at my shoulder, so neck and shoulder area, or even out the side of my arms if you want, or head. And rather than actually look at the point you're wanting to see the energy, just look past it. So again, relax your eyes, choose where you're wanting to view, what part of me, and look past it. So you're really looking out of your side or your peripheral vision. And I'll just sort of stop talking, and I'm going to bring my energy up. So energy follows awareness, hence be careful what you think about. So I'm just going to bring my energy upward to be a little bit more around my head, shoulder area. And you may even just see, or you will actually just see a fuzziness that appears. And I guarantee you would have seen this before on people or objects. It's like a little whitish haze. That is the densest layer of your energy field. It is closest to your body. And often a lot of healing practitioners will work with that energy layer, which is, if you've received healing, you'll get that really lovely energy hit, that buzz. That's the biofield, so that's your densest field. So you will probably see that around me. It's okay if you don't see it, or you may see it for a couple of seconds and then your eyes get a little bit tired or you lose focus. That's okay. If you're not used to viewing or practicing, it takes a little bit of time just to adjust. Don't give up. Now, when you start to see that fuzzy layer, just start to draw your eyes outward. And you may start to see more or a bit of color. Now, bear in mind, energy is never stagnant. It is always moving. So the color you see today may not be the same color you see tomorrow, because our thoughts are projected, our emotions, all of that shifts your energy. So just keep practicing. You can always replay this video. And another way just to view your own energy, and this is something, fun, and you can do this anywhere, is you can just look at your own hands, the energy around your fingers and your hands. And if you're wanting to do that, just start by rubbing your hands together, because you are getting the energy going when you do that. Again, energy follows awareness. So rubbing your hands together, getting the energy happening. It's a little bit cold today, so this is good for me. And then just allow yourself, once you've done that a little bit, just allow yourself to start pulling your hands apart. Only a little bit, a few inches. And you can actually start to feel, you'll probably feel the heat, body heat, but you can also feel a little bit of like a squishy feeling between your hands. And again, that's your energy. All right. You can do that even a lot longer just to build the energy up. But for now, I would say that once you've done that, just spread your hand or your fingers apart and just start to look. Just look at your hand and just start to look past your fingers, so in the gaps here. And you'll actually just focus your eyes, relax your eyes, and then just let them focus on that gap. And you'll start to once again see that white haze, or even a strong white that appears around your finger. And once again, once you have that, just start drawing your eyes outward. And you'll start to see maybe even a little flash of color, or sometimes a little sort of spark that comes off. There's no textbook what you have to see, okay? It changes, and it's very much, it's unique. It's unique to you. So what you see on yourself, you may not see on someone else, all right? But practice that. So again, it's giving you the validation that, hang on a second, what I'm experiencing with my clients It's not just a figment of my imagination, something's going on. And again, as a business owner, understanding the principle of energy, how it works, how to read it, really helps you immensely in terms of your own practice, as in terms of what you do, your abilities, helping clients. I would say on a faster level. And if you can get to their issue and get to their solution faster, don't worry, you'll actually find that they will recommend you a lot more, and you'll also find that you have more ideas flowing through you into, oh, well, what else can I do within my business? So that there is just a wealth of information and utilizing energy as your toolkit for really expanding your business, helping you as a person as well. It's not always about your client. You've got to bring back to self as well. So I could talk endlessly about energy, and I will again in the next video. So this one was just to help you understand and to get into practicing seeing energy. I have another video which is just a technique to help you eliminate that energy transfer, perhaps during a session or as you're interacting with your clients. So I will put the link below. Feel free to have a look at that. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments below. As I said, you may start to see a little bit of white haze, you may not see much at all, or allow it to drop into your mind's eye. So just ask to see my energy field, or ask to see your own energy field, and just see how it presents to you. Is it one particular color? Is it a bit of like a lava lamp where you're getting a mix of colors? Just start that way and don't try and analyze it. All right. I know that's hard. You'll want to know, well, what does that mean? What does this mean? Don't worry about it. Just get into the practice of seeing. All right. Good luck. And I hope to see some comments below. All right. Thanks.